Not gonna lie, I thought I was done making videos for the day, but an image surfaced on Reddit that shows a screenshot of the microtransactions in Anthem, the upcoming game from EA's Bioware, and it's not pretty. It shows an image that could cost $20 for skins, or $12 for random items, $4 for, I think that's a decal. And it's clearly some foreshadowing for what we're all in for when Anthem finally drops. I wanted to approach Anthem with an open mind, as much as I could at least. I'm not the biggest fan of EA, I mean, full disclosure, all biases on the table. EA takes full advantage of the consumer, of the gamer, squeezes every penny out of them at every turn, so this isn't shocking from that perspective, but I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt going into this. Clearly, I shouldn't have done that and just assumed that EA is going to screw the pooch with this entire project. While people were discussing the image that surfaced on Reddit, BioWare's Chris Schmidt stepped in and said that these prices don't represent final stamped for all eternity pricing. We are iterating on our economy design and balance almost daily, so you're seeing a snapshot of one iteration. This is why we tend not to discuss things like pricing, because it's one of those iterative things that's sure to change frequently right up until the day you play the game. That doesn't make me feel any better. In fact, that explanation makes me feel way worse about this situation. Just the idea that you guys had to put this as a price to try to figure out the in-game economy. $20 for a skin? You've got to be insane. That's right up there with some of the stuff that Fallout 76 was trying to peddle, like a Santa Claus suit around Christmas time. And that's other things like Fortnite has. But Fortnite's a free game, so not that it's okay, but it's definitely far more acceptable than a full price $60 MSRP in the US game. This is ridiculous, and it's something that people should not be standing for in the modern era of gaming. It didn't work with Fallout 76. That game was an absolute catastrophe. And now we're moving on to Anthem, and here we go. You heard it here first. I am predicting that Anthem will be 50% off within 1 month of release. Yes. 1 month of release, it's gonna be 30 bucks or less. And you know why I think that? Because the game should be free to play. Now they do say every item in this game can be obtained with the coin that you can earn by grinding. Great, but we all know how EA works with their grinding. We all played Star Wars Battlefront 2 and how they completely screwed the in-game currency with that, and I have no reason to think they learned anything from that, because if there's anything we've learned from EA, is that they never learn their lesson on how they implement microtransactions in any games that they're overseeing. But here's the big secret with EA and Anthem and how they're looking at selling this game. If they're gonna be implementing microtransactions, even if that's a guesstimate, even if it's just a drawing board type thing, just to suggest that they're gonna be selling skins for upwards of $20, it goes to show that there's gonna be a hell of a lot of grinding to unlock anything that you might want to obtain in this game. With that being said, that means that Anthem probably should have been a free-to-play game. And if that's the case, they're going to be charging $60 for a game that's going to charge a ton of money for microtransactions instantly after you buy it. And any game that charges a full price MSRP and has ridiculous microtransactions involved with it should be illegal. Now, that's a whole nother topic for another day, but I still wanted to bring it up here. If people are playing a game like Fortnite or PUBG and are able to unlock things by purchasing them with in-game V-Bucks or whatever money they use for those, then why would somebody pay full price MSRP for a game that also has microtransactions that make you pay for the same things in those? I don't understand it. In Anthem, the game's premium currency is going to be called shards, and based off of what we know, 100 shards is roughly $1. So that picture shows the Javelin paint jobs, 2,000 shards each. That means $20. That's 1/3 of the price of the video game. And no, you don't have to buy it, but just the idea that they would put that pricing in a game that costs $60 is mind-boggling. It shows how out of touch some of these developers are when they're putting the game together. And I don't want to blame the developers completely because it's definitely someone coming from overseers at EA saying we need to jack the prices up and make as much out of this and milk it for all it's worth because we put a lot of money into this and we expect this thing to be a golden goose for us and produce money like FIFA. Well, guess what? Anthem is not going to produce money like FIFA. I don't understand how any game could ever produce the kind of money FIFA produces. It's a worldwide phenomenon that people buy every single year, even though it's the same goddamn game, but that's a whole nother topic. The problem with Anthem is they're charging money for a game that should be free to play. So like I said, you heard it here first, Anthem, 50% off within 30 days of release. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think about the microtransactions and Anthem, if you're okay with them, because you can clearly unlock these if you grind enough. But at that point, are we forgetting what we're playing games for in the first place? Are we having fun with these games, or are we just trying to unlock things and grind them out so we don't have to spend real money on them? What even is a game anymore? Okay, I'm done. I'll stop. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.